killing two birds with one stone. During the spring and autumn period, at the foot of Mount Ru, there was a mountain village called Lijiazhuang. One year, two fierce tigers suddenly appeared. They prowled around the entrance of the village every day, and within just half a month, 3 goats and 2 woodcutters had already become their meals. The villagers cried out in misery. In the state of Lu, there was a brave warrior named Guan Zhuangzi. When he heard that tigers were attacking the people of Lijiazhuang, he immediately carried his bow and arrows and set off to hunt them down. On his way, he encountered a wise man named Guan Yu. Guan Yu advised him, "The 2 tigers are both extremely ferocious. If you shoot one, the other will certainly attack you." But Guan Zhuangzi, strong and confident, brushed aside the warning. "I've practiced martial arts since childhood. Why would I fear just 2 tigers?" Before Guan Yu could finish speaking, Guan Zhuangzi turned and rushed up the mountain to fight the tigers. Sure enough, just as Guan Yu predicted, the 2 ferocious tigers attacked him together. Guan Zhuangzi was nearly killed and barely managed to escape back to Lijiazhuang. Seriously wounded, Guan Yu then gathered the villagers for a meeting. He repeatedly instructed them, "Shut your doors and protect yourselves for 7 days. Reinforce your fences and walls. Make sure those 2 tigers can't get a single bite of meat during this time." The villagers didn't fully understand, but to save their lives, they obeyed. For 7 days, the village was silent. Not even a chicken dared to cluck. Meanwhile, the 2 starving tigers roared madly in the mountains. On the morning of the 8th day, Guan Yu and the now recovered Guan Zhuangzi went up the mountain together to the place where the tigers usually appeared. They tied a lively, fat little sheep to a tree and then hid nearby with their bows and arrows ready. Not long after, the 2 hungry tigers came rushing out. The 2 starving tigers caught the scent of the fat sheep and rushed over, thinking to themselves, "This must be an offering from the mountain god." Just as Guan Zhuangzi was about to draw his bow, Guan Yu stopped him with a mysterious smile and said, "Wait, this sheep is only enough for 1 tiger. The 2 of them will definitely fight over it. Once they've torn each other apart, then we'll make our move." Sure enough, the 2 ferocious tigers turned on each other, eyes blazing red with hunger. For the sake of the fat sheep, they became bitter enemies, baring their fangs and clawing wildly. Their roars shook the entire mountain forest. At last, one tiger sank its teeth deep into the other's throat, snapping it in a single bite. But in the struggle, its own belly had been ripped open by the other's claws. The tiger with its throat bitten off died instantly, while the one with its belly torn open staggered, collapsed into a pool of blood, and was left barely clinging to life. "This is our chance," Guan Yu shouted. Guan Zhuangzi charged forward, dagger in hand, and struck the dying beast, killing it with a single blow. Laughing heartily, he turned to Guan Yu and said with admiration, "You used 1 sheep to set them against each other. Without us lifting a finger, the 2 great threats destroyed themselves. Truly a brilliant plan, one that killed 2 birds with 1 stone." This story was later recorded in the records of the grand historian, Shiji. The idiom "killing 2 birds with 1 stone" came to describe doing one thing while gaining 2 benefits. Have you ever pulled off a clever move that solved 2 problems at once? If yes, press 1. If not, press 2. Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, follow, and watch more of our original animated stories.